we go home, we play all day, you know. So.
You mentioned Petty. Have you messed with him this offseason about that travel at the end of the game and talking going with your brother coming to town here a couple weeks and y'all going back and forth?
You know what? I really haven't messed with Petty about that travel because he had 30 points. You know, so that's a subject I don't really want to bring up. You know what I mean? But we joke around a lot about how good each team gonna be, how much better he's been getting and everything. And like I said, look at him as a brother. So you know, I've been telling him what he need to work on and stuff like that. And my little brother, he actually ineligible this year, so he got to sit out. He got a red shirt this year. But yeah, he been talking a little stuff. He think they're gonna come up here and beat us, and I tell him they're gonna lose. So you know, it's a little rivalry. I think what I've been trying to prove on the court, I would say my patience. Knowing what type of shot is a good shot, when to take it, time and situations, time to score, you know, putting my teammates in the best position for them to be successful and things like that. I think that's been the biggest focus of mine this offseason. I think I've done a great job of getting better at it.
When you look back at that first year when you sat out, just how much did you take away from that? How much do you think that benefited you now?
I think it helped me a lot. I actually talked to Victor Bailey a lot about him redshirting this year and telling me, you know, coming into Tennessee, playing for Coach Barnes, it can be tough, you know, because it's normally a lot harder, just from what I hear from other people, other players at other universities, than it is at other universities, you know, just because, you know, he's very detailed, you know, he wants things a certain way, and, you know, it can be tough, you know, coming in as a kid from high school or a kid from another college where you just doing things maybe a little more free, you know, maybe a little more, you know, not as detailed, and a guy that runs you when you don't do that, you know what I mean? So it can be tough on you, but when you get it, you understand, you know, it helps you. You know, it helps you understand why you need to get here, and like little things in spacing. Like if you're a step out of the corner, you know, coach is mad. And you're like, coach is a step, you know, but that's in somebody else's space, you know, and the defender is somewhere else he doesn't need to be. Just things like that. I think that freshman year helped me learn. You know, that way that when I came on the court, I was a little more knowledgeable.
Lamonte, the work you did with Josiah in the offseason, kind of watching his workouts and sort of giving him, really honing in on his stuff, was that good kind of on-the-job training for the leadership role you're playing this year? Did you look at it that way?
I did. I think that helped me a lot, just because I got to watch players, I got to learn more about them, you know? So where if I was on the court, if I was playing, maybe I wouldn't be as focused on them as I was not playing, you know, because that's all I really could do, you know, do my therapy and sit there and watch them work out and practice and stuff like that. So I learned a lot of their games. I learned their what they like to do, you know, what kind of ticked them off, you know, when they got frustrated, things like that. And so I think that helped me out, you know, specifically with Josiah, you know, just trying to teach him that the same patience that I've been working on, you know, trying to help him understand, you know, what coach means when he yells at him, you know, because coach ain't gonna take the time to sit there and explain to you what he means, you know. He's gonna yell and he's gonna go into it. He got 12, 13 players to worry about, you know what I mean? So just kind of helping Josiah there and helping him understand better. I think that's helped him out a lot.
Do you feel like leadership for you is being out of yourself and being more aware of all your teammates, what you need to do for them to help them?
Definitely, it's definitely more of a servant leadership type stuff for me. I think I'm going to do what I'm going to go hard. I'm going to, you know, give it all I got. So the example is going to be set. I don't think I have to worry about that. It's more so, am I putting my teammates in the best position for them to be successful? You know, am I motivating them? Am I, you know, giving them the proper criticism? And am I listening to them when they're trying to talk to me about their needs and their wants and stuff like that? You know, so I think that's the biggest thing for me, and that's what I've been working on the most.
How long were you out during the off season with the shoulder issue?
I started out June and half of July. I came back like the end of July. I started doing my workouts and stuff like that. So about a month and a half.
Was there a surgery situation, or just resting?
No, I did have surgery at the end of last year.
That was at the end of the season.
Yeah, end of the season. Yeah, I had surgery at the end of the season, and we just took my time on our recovery.
Okay, so
Well, for people that fans that haven't seen Josiah play, give us a scouting report on what's he like on the court.
He's a big guard, you know. He can handle the ball. He's very patient. I think he has a natural patience about him, that most freshmen don't come in with. He doesn't get rattled very easily. Even when he messes up, he's not a guy that you can see it on his face. He doesn't really have any highs, any lows type thing. He can make a good play and he ain't going crazy. He mess up and he ain't going crazy. You know what I mean? So you like those type of guys because, when a team is pressing or when a team is making a run, you stay composed and, your teammates look at the point guard, to kind of see, like, what the mood of the team should be. So I think that would be good for him going forward. He's an unselfish kid. He loves to pass the ball. I think he could be too unselfish at times. He's very athletic. I don't think he knows how athletic he is. I think he should use that a lot more. He's a big guard and he's physical.
Speaking of unselfish, Jordan Bowden at times has been that. And at other times when he's aggressive, you see him really go off offensively. Is that a point of emphasis to try to make sure he's more selfish even at times?
Yeah, definitely. Coach Barnes, as well as myself, has been on Bowden about that, and he's gotten a lot better at it. Coach likes to say that you can't hide at the point guard position. So he makes Bowden play point guard in practice, and he played it all off season while I was out, and he's been playing these past 2 days in practice against me. So that's been helping him a lot, because the ball's in his hands. He can't, he has to be aggressive. He has to be ready to play, and I think that's a great tactic that coach is using to get him, to be more aggressive and things like that. So, and Bowden's done a great job of understanding that. He's one of the premier guys on this team, and he has to, step up and take the shot, or we might not get a good shot, So he's done a good job of that.
Lamonte, being a leader, is it difficult? I mean, do you have the things you've had to do to prepare yourself for this, or do you feel like it's come kind of natural?
For the most part, it came natural. There's been some growing pains though, maybe coaching a guy or maybe yelling at a guy that needs to be talked to, or talking to a guy that needs to be yelling at, little things like that along the way. Yeah, I've definitely had to take time and kind of think about and, kind of do some. I've even read a couple books, to be honest with you.
Who'd you read? What literature?
You know what? I couldn't tell you. I said I read a couple books. I meant to say I read a couple quotes. I haven't read a couple books, I didn't read a whole book about leadership, but my coach sent me quotes every day, and my strength coach Gary Mendenwall, we actually watched podcasts. We just finished watching one. We watched podcasts about leadership and things like that. So I haven't read a couple books. I'm sorry I said that, but I've just done some research about it, trying to help myself and better prepare myself for the position.
You mentioned Coach Mendenwall. Showing off the guns there. How much have you improved in the weight room?
Yeah, no, I've been, like I said, I sat out all summer, so, I've made it an emphasis to get back and kind of get in the weight room, and I think I've gained about 5 or 6 pounds of muscle, so that's been good for me, because I'm going to need it, during the season when, it's February and, the legs are getting tough. I'm going to have to be able to get guys off of me and stuff like that, so that's been good. Yeah.